Reading strategies. Before reading, there are two strategies that you should put into practice to become a more effective reader: previewing and predicting. Let's start with previewing. When you preview a text, you examine important parts of the text or the book before reading. You examine, you analyze, and you observe different elements. For example, if you think about a book, you analyze the front cover, title, pictures, and index. If you think about an article or chapter, the visuals, the highlighted words, the title, the subtitle, and the number of paragraphs. What are the objectives of previewing? To get in contact with the text for the first time and to get familiar with the concepts you're going to read about. Let's move on to strategy number 2, predicting. After you preview, what do you do with that information? You make predictions about what the text is about. After you examine and analyze titles, subtitles, visuals, etc. The objective of predicting are, on the one hand, to get ready to start reading, and on the other hand, to imagine the content of the text. Predicting the content will generate many questions. But don't worry, questions are important. You're going to answer them as you read the text, and they are going to make you more active during the reading. So let's see an example of previewing and predicting. So this is a chapter and the name is Sailing Around the World. So if I am going to preview, I am going to read the title, I am going to look at the picture and look at the caption below the picture, and I know that it has to do with Magellan, and there's another caption which talks about Magellan's name. If I move on to the next pages, I will see that the chapter has different fonts, so possibly the information will be different. There's a mention to the Pacific Ocean, and there's a reference to Patagon, and if I read the first lines, I realize that it's a monster. And then there's a map of America with a caption below. I start getting my own idea about the content of the chapter. After I preview, I start making my own predictions. For example, the chapter is going to be about Magellan's biography, and I guess that Magellan has a connection with the oceans, and there is a monster, so there might be a threat of the monster, for example. So I start making my own predictions and also my own questions. Where was Magellan from? Did he travel alone? Was he a captain? Or was he just part of a crew? Why is South America so important?